Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This is Ebbie from Ebbie Reviews, and this is going to be my review for Chasing Atlanta Season 3 Episode 5, Funny Business? Funny Business, yay for me. Okay, so we start back at the restaurant where Kendra is clearly still showing out. They're trying to figure out what exactly her issue is. Things get really heated between her and We Were Born. Um, Especially the young man, Jatwan. I still ain't learned how to pronounce that baby's name. Jatwan? Sure, okay. I'm gonna Viva La French it up. Jatwan and gets into a confrontation with Kendra in the bathroom, and of course, her manager, who um I'm losing my train of thought. Sorry, my grandson is sick and I'm trying not to jump in, but I'm listening to baby girl handle her business as a mommy for the first time without taking over. Okay, so I okay. Uh Jatwan is having a confrontation with Wayne. Uh and so they separate Kendra and Wayne from Jatwan and We Were Born and everybody else, and they put them outside in a timeout, I guess. Jaylon shows up and he's like, "Why the hell are you outside?" And they go to explain like we in trouble because we got into a conversation with that thing and blah 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 blah. So they come in to have a conversation, and Jaylon speaks to everyone, including um, Montel, and uh, from the edited version that we saw, he came in, he spoke to everyone, and even when he spoke to Montel to break the ice, because of course there was going to be tension there, he was like, my wig is secure today, so you're not snatching wigs, are you? Because this one is good. She on good today. And he's like, and Montel gave him a little back and forth. It was real cute. Um, they kept it real cute, real adult, and then Jaylon sat down. They continued to have this conversation. Kendra doesn't make any sense in any of the points that she is making. I understand that she doesn't want fake people around her, or what she perceives to be fake shit or snake shit around her. I get it wholeheartedly, 110%. But you are angry about something that happened a month ago. Some he say, she say stuff that happened a month ago, and you don't even know exactly what was said for you to be at this level of anger. Because you're at a 750 over something that was said a month ago, and you still apparently can't articulate exactly what it is that he said that made you so upset to begin with. That don't make no damn sense. So, okay. So apparently everybody comes to a truce. They eventually talk it out. Um, they hug it out, and everybody's all good. So we then go to Oliver, and he is having another brunch at his house, and this time he has invited Reese, Kendra, and Jaylon. And so they're sitting around talking about the brunch and making sure everybody is good and in the hood, all that good stuff. And um, I guess the real reason for the brunch was to invite my lashes is wonky. I'm gonna snatch them off and wash my face. Um, He's inviting them to, because he's opening for T.S. Madison at the Queen's Supreme Court when they go to Miami. So he has invited them there to give them invitations. Now, Jaylon is like, well, if you invite me to this trip, you paying for my travel and my lodging? Like, I don't understand. How does this work? Is it just, he's like, all right, you paying for me to come down? Yay! Free trip! Woohoo! And I don't believe that's what the invitation was. And inside of Kendra's invitation is a little sign that says keep calm and stay at home. Rude. Reese G from Chasing Dallas makes an appearance in this episode and apparently in the next episode, but we'll get to that in a minute. So Kendra's outfits remind me a lot of Love and Hip Hop. Like everybody else is dressed super casually and she has this outfit on. I guess it's because she's the artist. I guess. All right, cool. All right, so everybody seems to get along, and Kendra's hair, this blue bob, is super cute. So they did go to, I'm sorry, y'all, Jaylon at the studio in all of his auto-tune glory, with his song Cheater, and he's collabing with Kendra in the studio. The song is real cute. And Jaylon is like, he's like, whatever I say about her, one thing I can't take away from her is that she is very talented and determined about her label and handling her business and her career and all that good stuff. And it's someone she could learn from. Wonderful that they're getting along. And everything is great. Jaylon is living his best auto-tune life in the booth and things. And then Oliver shows up, who was invited by Kendra to come and collab on another song. They're doing a remake of Can You Stand the Rain? And instead of Can You Stand the Rain, it's called Can You Take the Pain? And so Oliver and the lovely, first of all, the editors are shady because they removed all the auto-tune off of Jaylon and let his natural voice come out. And that's not what the Lord would have. That's not the gift that God gave him. With auto-tune, it sounds great. You're going to need a mic with a vocoder on it, like Cher, because that's just, you need some type of effect. You can't just, that's not how. Please use a backing track. Okay. Father God. So, one, I would just like to say that Jaylon looks absolutely amazing in his confessionals on this episode. The bundles is on fleek. The lashes, the makeup, the face is beat for Mount Olympus and Zeus himself. And she looks really good. And bear with me if I switch pronouns on Jaylon. I tend to give you the pronoun that you're presenting with. And she's really been presenting girl a lot lately, so however she presents is what pronouns I call her. So we were born at the house, trying to have a little meeting. I feel like this was set up. The sausage looked good though, and I'm hungry. So they had a little meeting about getting a new management. They are talking about getting the domain name for the website that they want. Their new project is called Ultrasound. And Jatwan explained that because they are getting ready to pop and they feel like they're bubbling up to become a big act, that they and their name of the group is We Were Born, and they said because this is the probably be the project before they super pop, they decided to name the project Ultrasound because a woman before she has a baby has what? An ultrasound, which is sound thinking to me. And I can't wait for the project to come out because I think it's going to be it's really good. The artwork is gorgeous on the front with that white blonde hair is everything. So they get a FaceTime call from, oh God, this is a horrible review, Jesus. They get a FaceTime call from Cameron, the bone carrier, and he invites them to this trip in Miami. Now, I know Oliver said he was inviting people on this trip. I don't know if he had invited them yet, but it seems to me to be the height of rudeness to invite somebody on someone else's trip. How do you even know he wanted them to be there or come or anything? You just, okay, all right, girl. But J-Line did the same damn thing, so I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking. I don't know. Who knows? So they was like, baby, I don't know if we going on this trip because y'all are crazy, and the way y'all acted in this restaurant, y'all not finna get me out of town, and then y'all decide to go left, and shit pop off, and we out of town, and now I'm stranded out of town with you bastards who don't know how to act. You can catch me on the next one with that. And then Jaylon calls and he was like, yeah, I want y'all to go on a trip with me. And they was like, okay, Jaylon, if you're going, then we'll maybe we will go. And so that kind of ends the scene with them. And then we go to the best part of the episode, which is the end with Q. So Q is at Rico. Oh, what is Rico's last name? I think he was on Project Runway. I can see his face right in front of mine. Oh, God. Rico. Why I want to call him Rico Nasty? Who is Rico Nasty? That sounds like a porn name. Okay, his name is Rico something or another, and he's having a fashion show. They show 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different looks. All of them are gorgeous. He's designed for several famous people. So Q, I don't know if he's hosting the event or what's happening. He looks very dapper in his tuxedo. He invited Gardini to come so he can come and catch up with Gardini, who just got out of jail at this time. Gardini, I love you. I do. I love you. I love you. But it looked like you was finna break out into don't nobody bring me no bad news. Now, this purple kimono and this blonde hair, you just needed a crazy smile and you would have been the Joker. I don't know what's happening, what's going on, why you thought you looked in the mirror and was like, girl, I'm killing them. I love you, and I'm not gonna lie to you. You were not. Okay, let me take that back because you could to other people. Cause I'm sure other people love your style, but baby, to your Aunt Ebbie, it did. You just I wouldn't have let you leave the house like that. I would have been like, oh, is that what you're gonna do? Because that's not. You're not. I want you to go back and try it again. Because I know he just got out of jail and, he's lost some weight, so his clothes aren't fitting the same that they used to. In the confessionals, though, I do have to say, even though that shirt with the feathers down the sleeve looked like you was going to break into You Can't Win, as one of the crows from The Wiz, your titties were sitting up quite nicely, and I do appreciate that. So Gardini and Q are catching up. And they have a small conversation about Jaylon, and he was like, and Q was explaining at first Jaylon didn't want me to even fuck with you or anything like that. God, I'm shiny everywhere, Jesus. Just, ooh, I need to wash my face. and take this makeup off. He was like, but we're friends, and I don't do my friends like that. And blah 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 blah. He's like, that's my issue with Cameron. He's running around telling all these completely untruths about me and what's going and why would I say that I paid your rent? I've never told anybody that. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so in walks Cameron. You can immediately see the pistation onto Q's face. And Q, in his confession, was like, who the fuck invited her? Clearly, it was not. It was the producer. Somebody bought him a ticket for him to get in. And Q walked past him, and then he walks back. They passed each other twice. And then Cameron came up and spoke. He saw Gardini. He spoke to Gardini. And then he spoke to Q, which is fine. So then Q and Gardini are in the hallway and they're having a conversation, and Q was just explaining himself about him going on live and saying that he said that he paid his bills, and that's not true, and that Q said that, and then he said on, I guess, one of the confessionals that he only came to see him at the hospital to get screen time and all different types of other things. And he was really upset. So, Cameron comes tipping back to where Q and Gardini are having a conversation. And so Gardini walks off to the side because clearly this is something between, he ain't got nothing to do with him. He ain't got a dog in the fight. So he gonna let them handle their business with each other. So they get to talking, and they voices are elevated, and they're going back and forth. And Cameron is saying, well, you was doing something behind the scenes, was saying something crazy. And he was like, well, I never said that. Pull it up. Where did I say that I ever paid your bills? I've never said that. Why would I say that? And Cameron doesn't really have an answer for him or any receipts to prove what he's saying. And he was like, and why would you say that I came to you only to get camera time? He's like, I don't need camera time. I have camera time Monday through Monday. I don't need more camera time, honestly. And then he was like, I was on my way to visit my child, and I visited you at the hospital because you were my friend, not for camera time. And Cameron said something that seemed like a moment. He said, well, I feel like I'm apologizing for something that I've already said I'm sorry for. So for you to have apologized for what you said means you lied about what you said, and you weren't telling the truth, and you came to that man and apologized for accusing him of doing things that you know that he didn't do. I could be wrong, but that's what it sounded like to me. But they seem to be talking, and no one is actually listening to what the other one is saying, and Q is getting more and more heated, and it's escalating to the point where I can see one wrong move and Cameron gonna be laid out in that hallway, because I don't care how much bluster and talk that Cameron got. You're not fitting the one into that brick wall that is Q and commit suicide. Not on today, boo-boo. Not on today, not on tomorrow, not on next week. Now, Cameron is in his confessionals talking about, hey, you got Gardini out here. And that caught me off guard. How did it catch you off guard? You knew he was there. You saw him and spoke to him. How is his presence? Like, and he was standing over in the corner. He not even saying nothing. He's not interjecting anything. So his presence there or not, what you don't want witnesses to what's happening? You don't want anybody to see you saying, I'm sorry and I was wrong, because you're going to turn around and say the same thing again to somebody else. And then all Q has is the word that you said when y'all two had a private conversation. And that's what that is. Like, I don't understand what that problem is. I don't understand what the issue is. And Karen, this does not put you in the best light. It just really doesn't. But I do need Q to take a deep breath and back up, because if you hit that boy, you're gonna hurt him. And I don't want that to be the case, and I don't think the producers would allow that anyway. But then again, they let Montel bop Jalon all and then rip his wig off all in a matter of 30 seconds last season. So they may not be quick enough. But excuse me. Yeah, that was how the episode ended. We got scenes from the next episode where not Jaylon, but they're having some kind of conversation. Montel is there, Reese is there. There seems to be some confrontation between Reese and Montel, where Montel is trying to tell Reese what to do as an executive producer, and the doll does not like that. And so we will see how that plays out. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please, if I called anybody by the wrong name, please charge it to my head and not my heart. And the fact that I've been at work for 12 hours and then watched this episode twice before I got up here to do this for you guys. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Thank y'all. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.